Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Let us go to Beijing for today's daily challenge. Trombone Dalek was here first. Good morning, Dalek. We have big business. Some colors are always circles, and you only get one motorway. Oof. And again, I will say, oof. It's going to be difficult, but hey. Anytime they eliminate one choice, I find that it actually works, kind of no matter what that choice is, just because by knowing you're not going to get it, you have more chance of getting what you need, or something. I don't know. Hi, Nora. What? What is your problem? I fed you. You still have clean water. I haven't cleaned your litter box this morning, but listen, I cleaned it yesterday afternoon. You should be fine. You do not have any reason to whine or complain about your life, for you are tiny and adorable and precious and presently being held and stroked. And listen, there's basically nothing a kitty cat could want more than to be tiny, adorable, precious, held, and stroked. Which, I mean, honestly, same. I would take all of those things. Hi, Nora. Oh, you've got eye gunk. That's your problem. You had a tiny little bit of gunk in your left eye. Oh, and now it is gone. And you love me forever for it, right? Right? Ow. Okay, get off. Get down. Bye. All right, let's take 2 traffic lights. We got to get yellow guys up and around to here, which means... Oh, is it bridge time? I don't want it to be bridge time. No, it's not bridge time. I refuse to make it bridge time. It is not and shall not be bridge time just for these 2 yellows to get over here. Not going to happen. Instead, we're going to go very long and stupid road for these 2 yellows to go around here and into there. Now, that does have the unfortunate complicating factor of the fact that these 2 reds are now the only support for this red circle, but, I mean, details. Honestly. Hi. What? You just sit there, okay, you could just sit there and look at me. It's adorable. Slightly creepy, but mostly adorable. We had a good time last night playing Dragon Age Origins. I discovered, well, first of all, I met Ogren, who is kind of a jerk, but that means he fits in because, like, half my team is kind of a jerk, honestly. Like, Alistair can be a jerk, and I've given Alistair shit for being not just a jerk, but also a stupid liar face. But honestly, Alistair's like the sweetest, nicest guy, and Leliana is adorable and gorgeous and all that. Aside from those 2, everyone else on my team is just kind of a jerk. You know, Zevran's funny and charismatic, but he was, after all, hired to murder me. We're going to take some road tiles here. Can I go north yet? Listen, Blue Guys, I really want to go north. I really, really, really want to go north here. Okay, fine. For now, we're going to not go north. We're going to do this instead, which is terrible. We're going to have this intersection, which is the worst. The dirt worst. Can I go north now? Yes, thank you. God. All right, immediately kill that. Immediately bring these blues around here. Get rid of all of that road. These 2 should not be sharing a road. Nora, don't roll my dice. Okay, I don't know what's worse. The fact that you kicked a D6 off the table as you were jumping off of the table, or the fact that the die rolled a 1. Come on, Nora. Roll better. Okay. This blue is going to come up along here. So yes, Ogren joined the team full of jerks because while Alistair and Liliana are very sweet and nice, Zevran was hired to murder us after all. Shale is a big grumpy pile of rocks, and I mean that very literally. We have a teammate named Shale who is a pile of rocks, and they are very, very big and grumpy. Morgan, God bless her soul, and her outfit. Morgan's a sociopath. Let's be honest with ourselves. Morgan does not care for people. That is a blanket but true statement. Sten murdered 8 people, including some children, has yet to come up with even a reason, let alone a defense, and basically actively refuses to engage us in anything even resembling conversation on that or any matter. So that's nice. All right, now we've got greens over here, reds over here. We could have the greens and the reds share a road, or we could use a second bridge. I think we're going to do the latter option. So reds are going to do this ugly looking little bridge. That's going to have to be okay. Greens, meanwhile, are going to take this also ugly bridge, swing down thusly into here. That's going to be fine. Here, you go that way too. Thanks, bud. Actually, I might be able to save one and exactly one road tile by doing that. Hooray. This looks worse, but it's ever so slightly more efficient. So Morrigan's a sociopath, Zevran's a hired killer, Sten murdered 8 people, including some children, and refuses to talk about it. Shale's a big grumpy pile of rocks. And Ogren is a mean drunk. And I say that in both in the fact that he's mean and a drunk, and he's mean when he gets drunk. So he is both interpretations of a mean drunk, which is just great. You need those on your team, apparently. This is a weird, awkward, and bad situation we've got going here. Give me a roundabout, which will probably help deal with it a little bit. So we've got blues and yellows all kind of wrapped up in themselves. What if, hold on, I have an idea. I have a stupid, terrible, and bad idea, but it might save some things. Here, let's blow up all of this nonsense and point everyone at a roundabout up here. Okay, if you have a roundabout up here, then, I don't think there's a way to do this that doesn't involve, no. Well, here's the thing. We can do this. You can go down there, and you can go down here. So now both of these blues are on the same path, which seems kind of gross and bad, honestly. But let's see about that. What if we did that? If we take you can come in like so. Meanwhile, you, boop, 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 can come in like so. And all y'all have nowhere to go, basically, until the map expands north once again. Once the map expands north once again, you can get run. Oh, right, I forgot about this guy. Shiitake mushrooms. Okay, this is a bad plan. This is a bad plan, and now I'm gonna have to, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Man, I have made my life much worse here, actually. We're gonna have to blow everything up again. Maybe the roundabout needs to go here. I think the roundabout needs to go here. Okay. If the roundabout goes here, one goes there, one goes here, one goes there. Okay, that sort of makes sense. The roundabout goes here, right? The roundabout's there, and blue guy's there, and yellow's there, and all of y'all up in like so. Okay, and you go there. That's fine. Now, one path here comes down just like that over to here. Another path swoops out like so, covering this business and that business. And yet a third path comes out this way, covering that business. There. This sort of works. Everybody go. Whew. Jeez. All right, this roundabout is almost certainly going to kill everything, but maybe as we get into a steady flow of traffic, it's actually just going to be okay. It's actually kind of sort of okay right now. Yeah. There was an initial rush, but in the fullness of time, we have proved that we're smart and capable of fixing things. Sort of. Kind of want to get another bridge so I can cut the... Oh, fuck. Okay. Well... Joy. Joyous in wonder. Okay. Curses. Here, let's do this dumb thing. I have a dumb idea. What if we come up here and traffic light right here? So now these two yellows can join this nonsense. We can get another bridge here. If I get another bridge here, I could... Ooh, here's a thought. Here's a thought that I've had. This road needs to continue to exist, actually, I think. Yeah, this road, because I can't cut this corner without bridge. So, all right, that road's going to continue to exist. However, this road is not. Goodbye, tree. So now this business and this business are separated, which is probably good. That means that I always forget I can do that, and I always get freaked out when I do, accidentally. All right, what if, what if this road comes out like so, and now the grays are separated from the, yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely, sort of. Okay, right now this isn't good. Right now I'm actually screwing myself over, but fullness of time and all that. We come down here, we swing down that-ish way somehow. Everybody go? Yeah, this is fine. All of this that we're doing now is actually fine. Here. That's probably not the extreme western edge of the map. This is definitely a temporary motorway number 1. Like, definitely a temporary motorway number 1. Probably. Definitely probably a temporary motorway number 1. Because at present we don't have any other way of... Okay, now we take this, we run this right down like so. You two grays, go support that. Fuck you! Oh my god. Okay. Alright, Alright, well, let's kill all of this. I just accidentally killed motorway number 1, which I'm not even mad about. Okay. There. You two yellows support that. You two grays are not presently connected to this, so be connected to that. Jeez. Okay, here, let's make this a little bit weirder and grosser. More greens here, that's the opposite of an issue, actually. That's not a big deal. Here, we'll just do that, and you two just share a road. You're gonna have to be fine with that. I'm not separating you. I'm not. You can't make me. All right, I really want a bridge. If I get a bridge, I can, you see exactly what I want to do here. So let's just do it minus the bridge. And as soon as we get the bridge, everything's fine. Hey, look, a bridge. Everything's fine. So these 3 grays are the emergency backup support for this gray circle, or perhaps they're the primary first line support. I honestly couldn't tell you. Either way, these 3 grays and these 3 grays make 6 grays supporting this. These 3 yellows here. Nora, don't scratch the couch. These 3 yellows support this business. It's actually sort of fine. Everything's actually sort of fine. We can go back to complaining about Dragon Age. So everyone in my Dragon Age party is a bit of a jerk. Ogren's a mean drunk. These blue guys are horrible. I have no good words for them. Here. You 2 blue guys might not actually be necessary. Because, well, that's a lie. Actually, you're definitely needed. That's a problem because I've created an Octoroad. I didn't even realize I had an Octoroad, but this is totally an Octoroad. So, fuck sticks. Okay. Give me another roundabout because we're probably going to need one. And we're going to put need in air quotes here. We're probably going to take one unnecessarily and wind up killing ourselves. So, are the blue guys, these blue guys here, better or worse than the characters in my Dragon Age party? I will say that these blue guys right here are better than Ogren because they're not mean jackass drunks who horribly, grossly leer and lech at Morrigan at every opportunity. They're better than Sten because they have not, to my knowledge, murdered 8 people, including some children. And they're better than Wynn because they're not fucking boring. They are not, however, better than Leliana because they're not gorgeous and French and redheaded. They're not better than Morrigan because they're not gorgeous and scantily clad and boobies. They're not better than Zevran because they're not funny and entertaining murder assassins. And they're not better than Alistair because they're not adorable, stupid puppy dog men. And they're not better than Bork because they're not an adorable, stupid puppy dog. So there. Listen, Trombone Dalek, you're not wrong. Jeebus42 will tell you and will make claims that, liking redheads is some unique and special trait that he and only he possesses. This, my friend, is not true. Anyway, this this gray thing over here is going to come up this way, and then, no. There you go, that's better. Now you go that way, you exist. Oh, since when do you exist? Nobody approved you. Exactly, Sports Pun. If it was unique, they would go extinct. They're an endangered goddamn species, sort of. All right, we need to talk about Kevin, sort of. Let's do this here. I'm going to slap a roundabout right there, I think. Because you're going to come in here. You're going to come in here. One spur is going to go south. One spur is going to go southwest. Gray guys are going to go that way. Gray skies are going to clear up. We're going to put on a happy face. Damn it. All right, you go that way. You are a pointless green. I don't care about you. You, 3 grays, need to get along better. And by get along better, I probably just mean, fucking work together, and I don't particularly care how. Here, do this, do that. Traffic light here? Traffic light here might make sense. We'll see. That seems like it doesn't make sense, actually. But too bad. Here, you point that way. You're just clogging up the roadways. You're just clogging up the roadways. Get that on base percentage down. We don't care about stats here. Drive in some runs. All right, you point that away. We got 6 reds going here. That's 7 reds. That's even better. Here's another yellow. Okay. Give me a bridge because I don't have any bridge. You swing out like so. This traffic light is poorly constructed. It is not helping matters. However, it might be better than nothing. So let's leave it alone for now. It's probably fine. This business can figure its shit out. These 2 greens are okay. This gray is barely hanging on, so if I can find more grays to get over to it. And hey, look, more grays. maybe you two would be better served by, what if this came up here and this gray, boop, 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 and boop. What if we did this? So now you two, oh, wait, I can't disconnect. Okay, I'm smart and dumb. Smart and dumb at the same time. That is what I said. Here, you two go that away. Help support this guy. This guy is in desperate need of support. You there, point that away. I want to minimize the number of, I'm smub. That's, you're not wrong, Sam. You're not actually wrong. All right, let's see here. So you can come up this way. This is okay. This I like. This situation is working out just fine. This yellow business is fine. This red business is kind of okay. This blue circle is hanging on, but that's about all that can be said for it. You know what? All right. I think we're going to have to deploy our motorway. Actually, if I get a roundabout, I could toss a roundabout. It is Sunday. Hold on. Maybe let's hold on. Maybe we'll get a roundabout. If we get a roundabout, we're actually going to be kind of okay. Because I can just roundabout here and blue guys up that way. Instead, it's a bridge. I'm not going to complain about a bridge, but I say I'm not going to complain a bridge, and yet here I am about to complain about a bridge. Can't believe I got this stupid bridge. Sam says that the Octoroad is going to kill everything, and listen, he's not wrong, probably. On the other hand, the fuck could I do about the Octoroad that isn't the Octoroad? At this point, I feel like I'm married to the Octoroad. So, some people get married to the mob, I get married to Octoroads. And listen, this is not actively, presently hindering everything. Like, the Octoroad is as much of a hindrance as, say, this cluster of yellow guys up here. Which, listen, is a bad cluster of yellow guys. We don't actually like it. But, I don't have a finish to that sentence. We just, we just have problems. Okay. So, 10 weird video game romances. Oh, God. They left in the Octoroad romance, but they took out Miranda and Femshep. There's no justice in this world. All right. Shit. Let's see here. I gotta get grays over to here, which is a problem. There's no good way to put that. Unless, well, it is Thursday. Can you hold on and see if, again, maybe I get a roundabout? Because if I get a roundabout, this is all suddenly very helpful. You're probably not going to survive long enough for me to not get this roundabout. Yeah, no. Okay, we're going to need a temporary solution. And this is going to be a temporary solution, but we're going to put a traffic light right here. And now these grays are probably these grays too, but we don't need to think about them. Here, no, don't do that. Do that. That's mildly better. Do that awful thing. Okay, yellows are starting to get mad. The Octoroad's starting to kill everything. So that's great. I got this situation going on. I really want a roundabout right here. I'm going to pretend that a roundabout here would fix everything. So, let's take a roundabout and fix everything. Ha ha. All right. Roundabout here fixes everything. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Okay. Blue guys and greens, you both come down here, swing in this way, up here, into the roundabout. All of y'all. Yellows and blues and greens and not these reds, but we'll get there. Okay. So, one spur out of the roundabout goes up like so into here so as to support this business. Another spur of the roundabout comes up like so over here, up there to support this business. Another spur out of the roundabout comes out like so, up here into there, to support these two businesses. Greens are now fine. Grays are now fine. Yellows are now very weird. Yeah, this is just a weird situation for these yellow dudes. Everybody go. How is this served by this? It really isn't. The only way this is helping is that this yellow dude can now roundabout up to there. These yellow dudes can now roundabout in a generally that-ish direction. What if... Hold on. Really, Nora? I don't believe you. All right. Hi. What, did you want a drink stirrer? There's no drink stirrer there. I know. Oh, you're very sad. Okay. Here. You two yellows can come up this way into that roundabout. And that roundabout can easily be serviced over here. That's not a problem. Meow, says the Nora. No, you point that way. You point that way. All right, listen. My yellows are starting to get very mad. So, I don't really have a great solution here, honestly. But, that has never stopped me. Never, ever, ever has that ever stopped me. So, here's what we're gonna do. No, you're gonna go there. You four yellows right here. This is how we're gonna deploy motorway number 1. Motorway number 1 comes up over to here. Supports this, or if it needs to, is emergency support for that. Meanwhile, the rest of the yellows on the whole goddamn world support this. And it's actually gonna be fine. Everybody go. Now, this red is somewhat kind of okay. This red is somewhat kind of fucked. But I think in the fullness of time, we might be okay. And by might be okay, I mean we're gonna crap out at like 1,500 on account of you. Well, look. Gaze upon this Octoroad and wonder how I might be dying. I have no answers. All right, you come here. You, blue guy, listen. Things can get to you somehow, I'm sure. Meanwhile, we're gonna turn this into a second Octoroad. Yes, we've done it. Double Octoroad all the way. Oh, God. Title of the episode, Double Octoroad all the way. What just happened? Here, give me road. Lots of road. Under pavement skies above. What just spawned? Did something just spawn? Did something just go circular? I think maybe something just went circular because I can't see a new spawn anywhere. I think one of these grays had previously not been a circle. Or maybe this one. Who knows? Point is, everybody go. That's the actual point. The actual point is everybody go. You get in here. This gray is mad. This yellow is dying. You are... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, this is a clusterfuck nightmare. The problem isn't the roundabouts. Actually, okay, this roundabout might be the problem. The problem is kind of the roundabouts. This roundabout has finally become a problem, but also, in addition to this roundabout being the problem, this road is a nightmare. This road is a nightmare. Sportspun has accurately clocked that his spawn joke is a joke for him and him alone, but hey, sometimes you have to make jokes for one person in the chat, even if that one person is you. Here, let's send a whole bunch of reds up this way. I'm sure it's going to work out just fine. All of this is going to be great. All of this is going to be great. sort of. Here, you can point that way. I'm sure that's going to help. Here, why don't you go that way? That's going to make everything better. Oh, what dies first? This yellow? I think this yellow dies first. Come on, this yellow, prove me wrong. Oh, you proved me wrong. Good job, that yellow. Oh, Lord. Okay, 1,653. That could have been worse. That could have been worse. It was not actually good, but it could have been worse. Whew, buddy. Whew. Okay, then. That, should probably talk to the planning committee. Hey, listen. I did better than 69% of mini Motorways players. I'm nice, sort of. There. Now, granted, Samurai Slam was over 3,000, but details. Listen. It is a rare and special day when we beat Samurai Sam, and today is not a weird and special day. Today is Wednesday. My dudes. Dudes is a terrible first Wordle word. Duder is ever so slightly better. Is it? No, it really isn't. Dudek is an actress, so probably not a word. Yeah, no. Okay, fine. That's just great. Oh boy. Well, we learned more than we would have if we had gone with dudes. Probably. We know there's an A in the word. Okay. Well, that's just... aloft is not a good guess because we know there's no T. So, elope is a bad guess because we know there's no E. Along is a bad guess because there's no G. Among has the same problems as along. Apron has an R. So, listen, Goog, come up with a fucking word that it could actually fucking be. You goddamn chain person. There. Don't ask me what a chain person is. If it's anything, it's a horrible racial slur. And I didn't mean it that way, but let's not say it again. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, it does sound problematic, doesn't it? I got canceled again. Fuck. And I had a rant prepared about how I'm unfollowing anyone I see on Twitch streaming the Harry Potter game. By the way, if I follow you on Twitch and you stream Hogwarts Legacy, that's an unfollow. Just so you know. Don't do it. All right. Let's see here. Blast? No, it can't be blast. The A's the third letter, and there's a T. So that's two good reasons. Sam had 3 food-related guesses here, and it was funny. Ooh. What food could it be? Well, it can't be bread, because we know there's no R and no E, and with the A's not... Okay. It can't be apple, because... Okay, it's not even a hint. Well, shit. Okay, fine. It can't be mangy, because there's no N and no G. It can't be pasta, because there's no T. Although, a double A word would not be the worst thing. Just to... it can't be aroma, because there's no R. It can't be aloma, because that's not a word. It's a good reason for something not to be a word. Guess... Oh, just what Sam guessed. I gotcha. Okay. It can't be above, because there's an E. It can't be abode, but it could be adobo. It absolutely could be. It's probably not. It is, in fact, not. But in that moment, it theoretically could have been. Nora, what are you playing with? Okay, I don't know what that is. It looks like a pellet from your litter box. You're probably fine. Okay. Let's see here. We are 3 guesses in, and we have 1 yellow letter. This is awesome. Okay. It could be salad? No, it can't be salad. The A's not the 4th letter, and there's D in salad, so... it can't be vantage. That's a 7-letter word. Good job, Goog. It can't be manga. Do you use pine pellets for litter? I don't think they're pine. I have this like Tidy Cats system where you drop a bunch of pellets instead of sand in the litter box, and the cat just kind of poops on that. And there's a sieve, and then there's a pad, and every week you have to change out the pad lest it be saturated with cat urine. And listen, you need to switch out those pads, because oh buddy, one week I forgot, and then the next week it was a nightmare. Oh buddy.
But hi. Oh, you just skidded across carpet. I didn't know you could skid across carpet.
Oh, the poor kitty. She's okay. The hell is this word? The hell is this word? It could theoretically be former Major League Baseball player Daniel Palka. Is he former? Is he active? I can't imagine he's still active. I also can't imagine his first name is Daniel. That might not be correct. Also, polka's not a word, and it's not polka because there's no po. There's no o. Po is not a letter. Po is a Teletubby. What the? Okay. It is Daniel. Hey! Daniel! Oh, now that's a joke for one person in the chat, and the one person is me. Do I need help? Yes. Very much so. I also could use assistance with the Wordle. But on an unrelated note, I fucking need help. Alright, what the fuck is this word? It can't be Fanta. Because there's no N and no T, and also that's a brand name. It can't be Shasta, because that's a 6-letter word that's also a brand name. I love you too, Leah. Thank you. Let's see here. It can't be Wamboo, because there's a B, and also Wamboo's not a word. Let's see. Could it be No, it can't be wafer, because there's an E and an R in wafer. Is there anything here? It can't be. Try hardy. It's not the word, but it'll give you some info. I mean, that's 2 letters that I know it can't be. I appreciate the suggestion, Game Changer. It's not polka because there's no po, there's no o. Po is a Teletubby. It's a true fact, Sam. That's a thing that I said. I appreciate the suggestion, Game Changer, but I don't know about hardy. It could be happy. Actually, yeah, it could be happy. Clap along if you feel that I just pulled the Wordle out of my ass thanks to Leah Fireheart. Nope. But hey, we finally figured out where that goddamn A goes. Okay. All right. Oh, it couldn't have been happy. God! Oh, I forgot the H. Oh, Rager is one of the worst possible guesses. I think it's del quote, Sam, not delete quote. Just DEL. Let's see here. All right, so we know that the A is the second letter. That is about all that we know. It could be can't be fashy, which is the general direction of American politics, because there's no H and no Y. We know that. It can't be walkie, which is what you take your dog on. It could theoretically be, well, it's not gonna be because they never do an S at the end of a 4-letter word, but this is gonna get us some fucking information, I hope. Okay. So, it could be salsa. We have no indication that it's not salsa. It had better be salsa. Whew. Hey. Okay. Listen. Considering that after first try, yeah. Oh, Sam went salty salad salsa. That makes sense. So yeah, considering that after 3 guesses we were here, or that after 4 guesses we were here, I'm quite happy to have gotten it in 6. This was difficult. But hey, we did it, and that's what matters. Thank you all so much for being here for Good Morning Mini Motorways. For the folks on Twitch, stick around after the end screen. We're going to drop a raid on someone. For the people on YouTube, later today, there's a new episode of Dragon Age Origins. Hooray! And for both of you, I will be back on Twitch tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock Eastern for Good Morning Mini Motorways. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.